Second week of spring, last week of March. Can you believe it? The last week of March. Wow. Let's get into the headlines. What life is like for a man who has 2 tiny houses on his own private island in Florida. It's quiet and it's peaceful.
Yes, another fine week for headlines. Here we go. I changed my beauty routine based on the phases of the moon. Hey, I changed my beauty routine based on following the stars. I says I.
Right. I'm not buying it. Not buying it at all, pirate. All right. The world is facing a coffee deficit and supply chain nightmare. No! Get a hold of yourself, man. Sorry that you guys had to witness that. Okay, moving right along. It is Monday. We are starting a new week, a new exciting week. Last week was really good. We had a lot of fun with springing into action, but now spring is here. You know what? We worked on grit. Grit's good to have. It's very important. It's how we reach our goals. Springing into action, it's good. We gotta get going. How do we keep going? That's tough sometimes. Sometimes, man, I'm just not motivated. So that is our theme this week, refocusing and getting motivated. It's hard to do sometimes. And actually, sometimes it's important to feel down, to give yourself breaks. It is important to do that. It's part of the natural emotional process that we go through sometimes. That's why our bodies sleep partially. We need to give our brain and our body a break from the stresses and challenges of life. But just like with sleep, we gotta get up in the morning, we gotta start moving, we gotta start doing stuff, we gotta pump ourselves up. And just like the coffee thing, I was a little embarrassed about how upset I got, but hey, that's one of those things that gets me going in the morning. Not because I need the caffeine, really, it doesn't really matter. Caffeine doesn't really affect me that much. More because I like it. I like the smell of coffee, I like the taste of the coffee. I take a little pleasure in actually making the coffee, not the grinding and all that stuff, but actually, putting a little sugar in, putting the coffee in, putting a little cream in, dialing up this tasty little thing that gets me motivated in the mornings. That's the beauty of coffee or breakfast even. It's those little things in the mornings that motivate us to start getting those wheels turning, right? So our theme for this week is going to be refocusing and getting motivated. How do I refocus? Just gave you an example. Mornings, I got something that I like to do in the mornings that gets me focused, gets me excited, gets me going, okay? Now, how do we do that in other times in our life? That's kind of the trick. Sometimes we just have a rough day. Things just didn't go right. One thing or another led to another, and at the end of the day, we're just feeling down, we're feeling bummed, we didn't accomplish much. How do we get out of that funk? Well, it's kind of convenient when it happens at the end of the day. You've got some things to look forward to, get some dinner, eat something tasty, have a good dinner, treat yourself right in those moments. Another good one is watch a movie, watch a funny movie, watch an exciting movie, a movie that you really, really love. Watch it. A rerun of a show that you really, really like, that puts a smile on your face, that's funny. Laughter is one of those things that gets us to refocus. Okay, so that breaks the kind of feelings that we're having. We're down, we're bummed. The laughter breaks. That's the refocus part. Once you've broke that, you're not feeling as down, now we can refocus. Now we can start motivating ourselves to do more, to do better, to feel good. Now we can start using some of that positive self-talk to encourage ourselves. Hey, tomorrow's gonna be a good day. Tomorrow there's more opportunity. Tomorrow. What can we do? It doesn't have to be. It's not going to be as rough as yesterday was or today was. So find those things that help you refocus. Maybe it's a treat. I like popcorn. I don't eat it every night. I don't eat it every weekend. I don't eat it once a week. But I know if, man, it's been a rough week, I'm gonna watch a good movie on Friday night and I'm gonna have some popcorn with it because I know that's gonna refocus me and pump me up to be motivated for the weekend. If midweek I'm having a rough week, I do a little something extra special with my coffee. Maybe I make a cappuccino instead of just a regular cup of coffee. Maybe I make a little espresso shot to go in my coffee, spice it up just a little bit, little extra fun to it, little extra something, not the caffeine, that's not the point. It's doing something a little extra that spices it up, makes it just a little bit more exciting for that thing. That helps. Maybe, rare, I'll treat myself to a candy bar or something like that, a treat that I don't get all the time. Middle of the day, gosh, this day is just not going well. I am frustrated, man, I need a break. I'm gonna go get me some good food for lunch and I'm gonna have a little dessert treat afterwards that I'm gonna treat myself because I'm working hard, I'm trying, and things just aren't going right. Now, there's something else that can happen that can get us in these funks. Sometimes, and this actually happens quite a bit during our current state of things, we get out of our routine. Yep. Getting out of your routine can be a surefire way to get yourself into a funk where you do not feel motivated, you don't feel positive, you don't feel like you're achieving things. Why not? Because you're not sticking to your routine. You're not checking things off your list like you normally do. So of course those things are gonna start piling up in your mind. I didn't brush my teeth this morning again. I didn't put my deodorant on again. All these little things, they'll start adding up. Oh yeah, I was supposed to write those jobs down on Wednesday, but I didn't do it again. I was good at it and I was emailing Zach and now I'm not, and so I'm feeling bummed because I haven't been doing it. You start not sticking to your routine and you're gonna start feeling bad about not sticking to your routine because you're not making those little achievements that keep us going. If I stopped making myself coffee in the morning, one, I'm not giving myself my treat, I'm not sticking to my routine, what the heck am I gonna be happy about? I'll tell you, I'm grumpy on mornings that I don't get my coffee kind of first thing, not because I need the caffeine, that is not it. Caffeine makes no here nor mind to me. I didn't get my treat in the morning that I love so much. It puts a little smile on my face, a little treat. I love the taste, I love the smell of it brewing. I don't get that. That doesn't make me happy. Oh, why is my day gonna be great if I didn't start it out great? So here's the deal. When it comes to your routine, stick to your routine. Fell off your routine, this is a good way to refocus and get motivated again. Super easy. Okay, this morning I'm doing my checklist of things I gotta do. I'm gonna email Zach, I'm gonna check out those jobs, I'm gonna do these things. Use your grit to push through and do it. Use your springing into action to get started. And then once you do those things, you'll be refocused and you'll be motivated to do more, okay? So get back on your routine if you're off. That's a big one. That's a big one, okay? All right, so sometimes we need a little refocusing, right? With some comedy and some goofballiness and just someone to tell us how to be positive. So here's C-Dog with some positive thoughts. Hopefully, he's been hanging with the lawyer, so hopefully this is positive.
What's up, dude? So what are you doing? We need to take care of this car land problem.
Well, I've been researching on the Google box, and I need you to take notes here.
Take notes, you got
I've
it.
been researching on the Google box, and this image of yours, your image.
My image.
Your image.
My beautiful visage. My beautiful visage, broski.
He's trying to take your image and put it on shirts, and that's a violation of your civics code 3344. Look that up, Carl.
3344?
Yeah. All right. It's a right of your privacy and your biometals and your public city.
Okay.
All right,
Can you spell that?
The public city. It's the public in the city.
Oh, I got it.
Right. It's affecting the youth's minds too.
Question, broski.
Yeah.
What the heck is a ute?
I don't know, maybe it's in Zach's beard.
Ah, okay, cool.
Alright. We will hold him in contempt of court.
Contempt.
You write this down. Contempt of court.
Dude, I'm writing this down.
Contempt of court. And we're going to blockade the forts. And we're going to put the shades over the windows. And he ain't going to be able to look in that Google box no more.
Ooh, the Google box.
The Google box. Alright, so I need to know, you've been writing this down. What is your plan of action?
My plan of action.
Your plan of action.
You want to see my plan of
I want to
action?
see your plan of action.
Broski, I've got the greatest plan, but this
Right,
hell
let's
solve
see that.
everything.
Let's see it. Tacos.
Tacos.
Then you always think about tacos.
Oh, I heart tacos. You know, Broski, my positive thought of the day
What's your positive thought of the day?
is eat a taco every day. You can't go wrong, and you'll always be happy and super positive like this, Broski.
Well, in the words of Jim Morrison, let's go get some tacos.
All right, tacos.
Well, it wasn't not positive, but he's still hanging with the lawyer. Good drawing, though. All right, now, Ray has been showing us on Monday some really cool folks that they've used grit, springing into action, all these things we've been talking about, and they have their down days, and they got to get motivated, and they got to stay focused. Here's an interesting one.
This week's feature is Andrea Bocelli, born on September 22nd, 1958. He is an Italian opera tenor and multi-instrumentalist. He was diagnosed with congenital glaucoma at 5 months old and became completely blind at the age of 12 following a football accident. Since 1982, Bocelli has recorded 15 solo studio albums of both pop and classical music, 3 greatest hits albums, and 9 complete operas, selling over 75 million records worldwide.
See? It just doesn't happen without staying motivated, staying positive, figuring this stuff out. You're going to have your downs. It's going to happen. But you got to have a plan for getting out of those downs, get back up on the curve, right? So let's check out some people that have downs, but they always come back with some good ones for the National Day of.
Good Monday morning, everybody. Here we are, the last few days of March. Actually, this week is half March and half April, so I can't even say it's a full week of the last week of the month. But it is Monday, March 29th, and today's National Day is National Small Business, or Mom and Pop. You know, the local little store. Not the big ones, not the Safeways and the Wincos and the Dick's and Macy's, and you could go on and on. They're all big stores. We're talking about that small store. Maybe the liquor store on the corner that you walk to because they have your favorite hot Cheetos and it's in the little bag. Or they have that really good ice cream on a stick, but you can't get it anywhere else and you can buy just one there. Those are all those little places. And with Corona and us being stuck at home and, you know, the smaller independent mom and pop, they haven't done so well, some of them. So it's really important for those small businesses. I kind of put the restaurants in it too. You know, the mom and pop restaurant, the mom and pop store, those businesses that are just run by a family. It's been a little more difficult for them. So it's a really good thing to think about. There's a National Day today that we can go out and support them. You know, walk to the corner to your favorite little place. They probably know you by name if you go enough. That doesn't happen at big stores. Too many people, too many employees. So go out and support a mom and pop business today. Go get something that you really like from your favorite mom and pop place on National Support Mom and Pop Businesses Day.
Oh, not to know mom and pop in the day, okay? This is a good one, cause you know what? Bubble is the moms and pops, you know, they were the business people, you know, that go to worky. And then one day they say, no more go to worky, we go worky for our selfies. And they started at the store and sell some nickety-nackety things. They sell some guitars, and Papa said, hey, Papa, can I have the guitar? He said, oh yeah, Babo. You can have the guitar when you go get a job, and you can pay for the guitar, you know what I mean? Hey, sometimes daddies give us the tough love, you know. But this is a cool day, because, lots of people come in the store, help us out. Yeah, man. Mom and Pop Business Day. 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 Business Day. Business Day. Mom and Pop Business Day. Mom and Pop Business Day. Mom and Pop Business Day. Business Day. Business Day. Business Day. Babo eating too much hero.
Ooh, gotta love small businesses, the lifeblood of the American economy. So good. Yes, go out and support those businesses if you can. Always helps. All right, let's go back in the past with Mr. Zach.
Hey, everybody. It is March 29th. It is Monday. As you can see, I'm not in my normal spot today, but you gotta start Monday somewhere, right? So I'm starting Monday in my vehicle. Hey, but before we do anything, let's go back in the bearded past. Ooh, the beard with Zach. So 1847, the Mexican-American War in the United States. Forces led by General Winfield Scott take various crews after a siege. And also in 1865, the American Civil War, federal forces under Major General Philip Sheridan moved to flank the Confederate forces under Robert E. Lee as the Appomattox campaign begins. As that campaign began, eventually just continued to wear down the Army of Virginia and eventually led to the surrender of Robert E. Lee's army at Appomattox Courthouse. Now, there were still some other armies that still had to surrender afterwards, but it was the start of the end. It was the start to the end of the Civil War. Also, too, 1941, or actually, World War II here, it was the last day of V-1 flying bomb attacks on England. The V-1 flying bomb was a missile that the Germans were able to propel across the channel. That was a rocket. It was actually a rocket they were able to shoot. So the last day of the V-1 bombing attacks was huge. Although they did just up the game and go to the V-2, which could shoot a little bit further, but hey, that's the way it goes. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this Monday. I hope you enjoyed everything we did today. Let's have a great start to this week. Bye now.
Very cool. All right, so that is it for Monday. We got an action-packed week for you. Well, we always have an action-packed week for you. But 1 o'clock Monday, 1 o'clock, Clayton is going to have some wise words of wisdom for refocusing and staying motivated. All right, so check him out, Facebook Live, 1 o'clock. Beyond that, have a great day, all your Zoom trainings. We'll see you tomorrow on the morning routine. Take care, everybody.